Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to another video of Overwatch. I'm actually carrying this video on straight from the previous one that I did, so you might see that I am in the same party, or at least with some of the same people. It was a random group, although it did boot us out of the game because I think a few players left, so it has put us back into the matchmaking queue. Still not necessarily sure how well the matchmaking's working in this game at the moment. I suspect because there is a massive influx of new players of all sorts of skill levels and everybody is still relatively low level. And your level isn't really based on your skill, it's based on the amount of time you play, because the more you play, the quicker you level up. Let's go ahead and play Bastion. I've never actually got to show you guys Bastion, and he is a bit of a cheeky hero, a bit of a cheeky, cheesy hero. But I feel that it'd be nice to try and show you guys someone who I have not shown you before. Now, it's saying we don't have a builder. There are only two builders in the game as far as I'm aware, which is Torbjorn, who can build his turret. And then there is Symmetra, who is one of the support heroes. And she can put these little turrets on the wall that slow down anybody that touches them or goes anywhere near them, as well as doing damage. So this is Bastion. Bastion is a robot, and basically he can walk around like he is doing now, and he can fire, so he has his normal sort of machine gun. But the thing that makes Bastion so deadly is that if you press shift, you turn into this turret. Now this turret is static, it can't move, but it can point in any single direction, and to be honest I think that needs a little bit of a nerf. But most of the people who play Bastion end up stuck in this mode here. We'll just go, you can have a little look at him so you can see what he looks like. There is Bastion. We are already being shot at.
5, 4, 3.
And we can also repair ourselves with this ability. So we've got an ability that allows us to self-repair. So we're just going to sit down here for a second or two and just see if anybody wants to try to come in through this area. Now this is the reason why Bastions normally end up getting play of the game, because it's so easy just to mow down an entire team. We've got a Reaper there who was trying to get in from behind. We didn't get the kill. We have a Mercy. Mercy is down. There we go. There's 2 kills already. Took a little bit of damage. We'll just heal ourselves up. Do have to be careful with the point here. We've not got anybody trying to watch the point. And there is a way to sneak around from the opposite side. You can get around the back. And this is the one problem I am having with Overwatch at the moment. Is people love to run forwards and go, oh, I'm going to camp the spawn room, herp-a-derp, I need to get every single kill. But then you get other people, who like this, who just come in and hurt you because they try and get in from behind. So there is a Reaper around somewhere. Don't know where he went. Now bear in mind he can teleport, so we've got to be careful for that. Well, I'm not going to hit anybody there. Actually, I take that back. Here's Reaper again. Reaper keeps sticking his head out there. We've got a Pharah. Actually got the kill on the Pharah. I'm taking hits from... That is the... I heard McCree. See, this is where you can sneak in from behind, and that's exactly what he did. He used his ulti, which basically allows him to target everybody on the screen. If I'd have stayed where I was, he wouldn't have actually got me there. That was my own stupid fault. Now, this is the other problem I hate about this particular game mode, is you have to try and control those points, but it's so easy for the enemy team to kill you all and take it before you can even get anywhere near it again. So, we are sort of holding it at the moment. We do have a Genji here, who is quite a pain in the hoop. There's Hanzo's ulti, so we'll keep out of the way of that ability. There's Pharah's ulti. We nearly actually died there. Good job we can self-repair. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm certain somebody... Well, there is Pharah again. So we managed to mow Pharah down. I've got a Reaper right behind me there. That was unfortunate. Now the question is, can we hold that point for a few seconds? Are we still holding the point? We are still holding the point. If I can get there, I do have my ulti, and my ulti's quite devastating. So if we can get there quick enough, we might be able to get a few kills. But we might actually end up losing it, because nobody's actually on... The point is contested, actually. Let's go hardcore. Oh, we got 1 kill. I went in a little bit too aggressively there. I should have stayed back. And again, sniped by Hanzo, because Hanzo basically just like one-hit kills everybody. But yeah, that was my own stupid fault. So now that we've lost that point, the game mode changes. I don't think I've showed you one of these game modes before now. So this is the Payload game mode. So what we have to do now is basically stop them from pushing the payload forward. So the payload is usually a vehicle, and the more of their heroes they have near the payload, the more quickly it moves towards the end point. And if we can kill them all off and get our guys near the payload, then we can actually start to push it back. A little bit of damage to Farah there. I'm taking damage from behind from McCree. That's not going to wash, buddy. Oh, we've got Farah there as well. We'll have a double kill. Need to try and get to the payload. I'm going to try and get the high ground here if I can. There's quite a lot of characters that have the ability to scale walls and fly and do all sorts of stuff, so sometimes you do just have to be a little bit careful. We've got a... that's Hanzo down there, I think. He can climb walls, so I'm almost certain he will come up here to try and deal with me at some point. Here comes McCree. McCree's actually gone into the building beneath me. Farah's down there as well. There's Hanzo dead. But yeah, we do need to sort of stay alert for people that might be coming. Oh! Took a shot to the face there, but we can kill McCree in the back. Nice. We've got a Reaper trying to get up here desperately. Just repair myself up while he is taking his time. There's Mercy. Where? Oh, I've actually got Farah up here on the roof with me. There's a Hanzo there as well. So, oh no, he's still there. I was trying to heal up, but obviously I was too far forward. We got a few good kills in there though. That wasn't bad. But yeah, the problem is you do sort of stand still when you're trying to heal. Yeah, that was really my own fault for bad positioning. Do have my ulti again though. Now you'll also notice on the bar at the top of the screen that shows the position of the payload, there are a couple of white markers, and those white markers are actually checkpoints. So every time they get to that checkpoint, it cannot be pushed any further backwards beyond that, and it will also give them something extra time. That's what the word I was looking for. Time. Farah is being very annoying. Everybody's trying to hit me. Everybody hates Bastion basically. That was a really bad time to try and reload. I don't know where the rest of my team was at that point, but there didn't seem to be anybody around. Now, the reason I didn't fire my ulti off is I know that I would have got killed quite quickly, and I didn't want to waste my ulti popping it and then instantly die. So they have managed to get it to the next checkpoint just now. There we go. So they get an extra couple of minutes. On the plus side, that does now mean that they are closer to the spawn point, to our spawn point, which makes life a little bit easy for us. And McCree got me again. I'm hoping that... No, Winston got shot in the back by Reaper. Not really a lot of teamwork going on at the moment, which is definitely another reason why this game is certainly better played with a group of people that you can coordinate with more easily.
Right away.
So we need to sort of get all the way back over to the point. I still want to use my ulti, but I want to use it at a time where I can actually get some kills with it. So let's go in right here. Got a couple of kills. It doesn't last very long, unfortunately. So we've got a McCree down here with the sound of things. McCree is dead. We need to watch out for Hanzo's ulti there, which is a very annoying ability that does all the damage. I wasn't expecting there to be a gap around the back of that box there, and I actually ended up getting shot in the head by Reaper, which wasn't good. So we've got 3 minutes now to stop the payload getting halfway between the last two checkpoints, which is probably unlikely. I think we need to pull some serious stuff out of the bag if we want to stop that from happening. We've got a Farah in the air there. Now obviously, as I've said before, Bastion is certainly at his best when he is stationary, like that. But also is at the most risk. At least McCree did go down there, so that's fine. So McCree has this 6-shooter, and he can fire his bullets individually, or he can right-click and fire all 6 of them very, very quickly, like he did just there. He also has the ability to do a forward roll, And while that gives him some extra mobility and evasion, he also reloads his gun during the roll. So there's a kill on the back of McCree. We'll definitely take that. Looks like we've got a Reaper around on that side. I'd like to go around there and surprise him if at all possible. Getting behind the enemy is really one of the things that makes life a lot more interesting in this game. We've got somebody over there. We've got a Reaper behind us. We've got a Mercy with him as well, who was constantly healing him up. I should have gone for the Mercy, really, but... Mercy's a very good healer. She's a single target healer. The downside with Mercy is that she doesn't really have any attack apart from a secondary weapon in the form of a pistol. Problem is, it does a fair amount of damage, but people often forget about the pistol or really struggle to swap between them. So we can see we've got some issues here. Trying to take down Farah. She's gone around this side, and we have managed to take down Farah. We have taken down McCree. Taken down Farah again. If you wouldn't mind giving me some healing, Lucio, that'd be fantastic. So we've got more people on the payload than they have, which means at the moment we're pushing the payload backwards. Reaper's coming in, probably with his ulti. I'm going to just move because I feel that Hanzo might be trying to get in behind me because it's what he does. Got a McCree and a Farah over there. She's going to do some damage to me if I don't get out of there. Don't think she knows that I'm in here, so let's just go and sort of move around to the other side. We might get a better shot. Looks like Reaper is trying to move around on the left-hand side. There comes in Farah. We did get Farah. I just need to have a look around here. That's where Reaper was a second ago. They've got 22 seconds at the moment, and we are sort of holding the payload. We're not doing... Oh, right, we're also behind Reinhardt's shield now. I definitely think Reinhardt is one of the best... oh, where are you? Reinhardt is definitely one of the best tanks because his ability to basically hold everybody back... There we go, we got another kill. There's a Hanzo at the back there as well. Oh, there comes his ulti. Just managed to get out of the way of that there. Let's go in with our... No, we've done it. I was just about to go in with my ulti, but we did get the victory there. Actually quite surprised that that happened. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm player of the game just because I was Bastion. I'm not trying to be big-headed there, but yeah, Bastion normally gets player of the game, and it will probably be just me holding down the mouse button or with my ulti, whichever one it was. I think any play of the game with Bastion where you're not just using your ulti... I mean, I did use my ulti a little bit at the end there, but I did get a couple of kills, so... I'm certainly not disappointed with my actions there. So, 27 eliminations, that is quite good. I don't really like... I don't always vote for myself, but I'm not going to vote for the other team. Why would I vote for the other team? I'm going to vote for my own team, and as I'm the only person on my team... So let's have a look at that. I did the most eliminations, the most objective kills, the most damage done, and the second amount of healing. Because obviously I was healing myself. I've got a loot box there. I'm going to leave this game because we are already at the sort of 13-minute mark. And I will make another video. But if I end up with another game, it could go on for a while. So I'll show you guys these loot boxes. So what you've got, if we look at the hero gallery here, you can see that there are a... list of all 21 heroes in the game. Bastion says new because he's got a new spray, which I haven't used. I actually quite like that spray. It's better than the one that I'm currently using, so I'm going to go and equip that. So sprays are those things that you can go and apply to the wall or the floor by pressing T. There are some generic ones that you can use for everybody. I'm loving the teabag one. I can't remember what I got that one for. There is another locked one somewhere that I did have in the beta. This one, you have been probed. If you actually manage to capture both points on one of the maps, you get that you have... It's the map we've just done, actually, the Hollywood one. You get the Beyond the Moon, you have been probed spray. I actually quite like that one. It's funny. You also see you've got, like, gold shy pictures. There's lots of references in here to other Blizzard games and stuff like that. So each character has, at the moment, I mean, they may add more, I assume they will. Each character has a total of 54 unlocks, and it's kind of the same amount for, the same breakdown for each of the individual heroes. So if we look at Bastion, for example, you will see... Actually, let's look at someone a little bit more interesting than Bastion. Let's go and have a look at... let's look at McCree, because some of his skins are cool. So, first of all, you get 10 skins. You've got your basic skin, which is the default skin everybody starts with. And then you'll see these skins and all of the things you can unlock have a cost next to them. Now that cost is based in these credits. Now you get these credits in two ways. First of all, if you get an item in a loot box, which is an item that you already have, so it's a duplicate, it gets converted into credits. And sometimes you just get credits straight up in the loot box. And you can unlock these by purchasing them with the in-game currency, with the credits, or you can get these items randomly from the loot boxes. So that's our classic skin. We've then got 4 skins here, which are basically all the same as the classic skin, but just in a different colour palette. We've then got these 2 ones here, which again, they are still pretty much the same skin. Some slight redesign, bit of a different texture on them. I do actually quite like that one. That is a pretty awesome skin. And then we've got the more expensive ones. Again, you'll see that they're pretty much like Rarity in World of Warcraft. You've sort of got green, blue, purple, and orange. So you've sort of got your uncommon, your rares, your legendaries, your epics, and your legendaries. I do love some of these ones. I love the Gambler. That is an absolutely amazing skin. And then you've got Riverboat, which again is the same as Gambler, but with a colour switch. And then we've got the Mystery Man and the Vigilante. Again, 2 skins that are the same with a colour switch. So you get the 10 skins. Then you've also got the emotes, which is basically what you do when you've seen me hold down the sort of chat wheel. And what happens when you do the emotes is this is the animation that you do. So we've also got his gun spinning. So we can do that. If we unlocked it, we've got the hat tip. And there is the spit. So everyone has these 3 different emotes. You've also got the victory poses. Victory poses is how your character appears on the end card at the end of the match, at the end of the round. So everyone has their default one. And then you have 3 other ones that you can choose for. So that's just for the sort of photo finish at the end. Voice lines.
Watch and learn.
So you can reel off your voice line from the chat wheel.
I'm the quick. You're the dead. I've got a bullet with your name on it.
All well voice acted, as you would expect from any Blizzard game, and there's a good list of those to choose from. You've already got the sprays, which I have showed you, and again, each individual character has their own individual sprays as well. I haven't actually unlocked any for McCree, haven't played him since the beta. And then finally, you've got the highlight intros, which is basically when you get a play of the game, and it shows the character that got the play of the game. So that's the standard one for McCree. And then if we go and have a look at some of the others available, some of these are really, really cool. So these are like some of the unlocks that you can get. One of my favourite sort of hero spotlights is for Torbjorn. This is one of the ones that I really want to get, and it is this one, I think. I really, really want to unlock that one for Torbjorn. He is one of my favourite characters. So every time you level up, you get one of these, a loot box. Now, you can actually buy loot boxes. They're currently selling them off. This wasn't in the beta. It doesn't surprise me. You can buy 2, 5, 11, 24 or 50 loot boxes for some money. But we're going to open the loot box that we have. We'll get 4 items within it. So we have 2 sprays, both for Zenyatta, which is a little bit disappointing. I like that one, so we'll equip that. We can do it from this screen as well. I'm just going to have a look at this one. I'm not going to equip it, but the reason I clicked on it is because if I didn't, then it would keep saying new on the hero screen. We've got a player icon, which we could use. This is Tracer. Player icon is basically what appears up here. It's how your player is represented. We've got a voice line for Tracer as well.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Oh, that's Tracer's iconic line. We'll go and equip that one. I don't think I've got any other voice lines for Tracer. That is basically how the loot system works in here. So everything that you get, as you can see, is cosmetic. None of it actually gives any sort of advantage whatsoever. And some of the skins, though, are really, really cool. There's a really good one for Roadhog here. I absolutely love some of these skins. They really are fantastic. And as you'd expect from Blizzard, you know, Blizzard do put a lot of time and effort into making their games look very, very cool and polished. But this has been another game of Overwatch. I hope you guys are enjoying them. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.